Alright guys, today I woke up at 191, consistent weight, it has been very consistent, and I am at 3,800. Not gonna lie, I've been eating slightly under 3,800, about 3,750, just like right under 3,800. The fullness is starting to catch up to me, but not a problem because eating has never been a problem for me. I just have to maneuver through my meals in a different way to get them down. But don't know exactly when the calorie raise will be, and I am definitely going to raise it because I want to see the weight go up slightly higher. But we're just gonna have to see. Anyway, today I'm going to get into all these supplements I take. Now, this might look like a lot of supplements, but they're not all supplements. There are a lot of vitamins, and the reason why I take vitamins is because I don't eat that many vegetables. So I get my vitamins in a different way. I do eat vegetables more on a cut because for more volume purposes, but I'm going to go through each one and I'm going to tell you the reason why I take them. So, like I say, there are many steps in bodybuilding. It's not just working out. That's what the majority of folks think, that it's just working out and eating protein. That's literally what most people think bodybuilding is. There's a lot of steps in it. Think about it like this. It is a recipe that we are trying to formulate, and our body is the final product, okay? Because there's so many steps that go into it, and one of the steps are to make sure that we are getting our vitamins, our necessary amino acids, our electrolytes. But I'm going to go into all of these that I take, and I'm going to explain why, okay? Okay, guys, so I'm going to start with vitamin C. I don't know if you guys, I'm going to try to make it not blurry, and if it is blurry, I will add the picture in the bottom corner. But vitamin C, immune support, it promotes antioxidant activity, and it just supports your gut health as well. Vitamin C, everyone knows, everyone should be taking their vitamin C. Next, what do we have? Vitamin E. This is cardiovascular health, okay? Vitamin E, cardiovascular health, and supports the nervous system. All right. Next one is vitamin B12. Now, vitamin B12, I have heard from every single bodybuilder, all these sports scientists, that vitamin B12 is a must take, especially if somebody works out. It is energy production. It is also good for people that don't work out because it supports the nervous system, okay, and the brain. So, vitamin B12. Next is, I have here vitamin A and D3, okay? So, vitamin A and D3, everyone should have. So, just look at it like this. Every single letter in the alphabet that is a vitamin, we should be taking. That's how I see it, okay? And so, I also do take multivitamins. This bottle is really dirty. I don't know why. Oh, I think I spilled a protein shake on it. But I just take multivitamins just in case that I miss something, basically. There's no other explanation for it. All right, and what else do we have here? Okay, so these are enhanced super digestive enzymes. Okay, super digestive enzymes. What these are for is it basically just makes sure that your protein goes to the right places. And this is also in other foods too, but I'm not sure what foods they are in exactly, so why not just supplement it, you know? Yeah, so this is also an essential for bodybuilding. I've seen people talk about super digestive enzymes as well, okay? Next, I'm going to go glutamine, all right? Glutamine. So, this one I've seen back and forth. It is, it's a recovery agent. It supports immune function. So, for glutamine, I hear different things about it. I hear people say to take it, and then I hear people say not to take it because it's a waste of money, because glutamine is basically in a lot of different amino acids. But I'm gonna have to do some more research and look into it and see if I will continue to be taking it. Okay. All right. What do we have next here? All right. So, of course, this is one of the most important supplements to take. Fish oil. Fish oil is absolutely amazing for cardiovascular health, brain health, for your heart, especially for your joints, for your eyes. Fish oil is a must-take for every single human on the earth, and really, all of these can be taken by any single person, whether they are an athlete or not. But all of these are especially for bodybuilding. That's why I'm showing you guys what I take. All right, and also, fish oil, you can get in natural food too, of course, if you eat a lot of fish. I don't, so that's why I supplement it. All right, what else do we have here? Okay, amino acid complex. Now, I take these amino acid complexes because these have the necessary aminos in them. Because proteins are made up of amino acids, and I do eat high quality protein, but just in case I don't during the day, I just also supplement amino acids. These are full amino acids: leucine, histidine, everything, glycine, everything that is important for amino acids. And I just supplement it just in case I don't eat high quality protein. But yeah, so that's why I take that. Then we have here magnesium. Okay, magnesium. So when I bought magnesium, I went to one of the shops that I go to over here, and I was talking to the guy. He looks like he works out, so I was talking to him, and I was asking him why if he supplements magnesium. Now, magnesium is in a bunch of different things. Magnesium is, of course, in foods. It is in my electrolytes, too. I'm going to get into my electrolytes. It is in a bunch of different things, but magnesium is a very important supplement you take for bodybuilding. What it does essentially is it relaxes your muscles. That's one of the big benefits of them. It relaxes your muscles after when you're in the recovery state, you know. So I was just told it would be best to supplement magnesium about 2 or 3 hours before going to sleep, and that's when the recovery process happens, and then you go to sleep. And yeah, but I've just started supplementing magnesium on its own. I used to just get it from my electrolytes, but now I started supplementing it on its own. All right. Next, we have HMB and vitamin D3. Now, I already have vitamin D3 that I take, but too much cannot hurt. And honestly, on here it says it supports muscle growth, and it is beneficial for recovery, but I don't know much about it. I just know that it was what was recommended from different bodybuilders to take. This was also a recommendation. Well, especially because it has vitamin D3 in it. Vitamin D3 is great to take, and yeah, but I go based off how I feel, because ever since I've been supplementing everything that is necessary to supplement for bodybuilding, I feel absolutely great, and I just see that there's no reason not to include this. If I find out that it is a waste of money and I could get it in other things that I already do take, then I'm not going to continue it. But HMB plus vitamin D3, okay? All right. So let's get into my before that, we'll get into my electrolytes. So what I actually did, if you guys know me, you know that I don't just drink water by itself. I drink water with electrolytes, always with electrolytes in it. Got it right here. I explained why, and I'm not going to get into it right now because that can be a whole video on its own. But I just want to say that I switch my electrolyte intake up with the sodium. I do not go as high sodium as I used to. I used to buy electrolytes with like 500 milligrams of sodium. But This one that I've been taking is 115 milligrams of sodium, and the reason being is because I was definitely getting way too much sodium when I was using those other electrolytes, because when I cook, I do use a lot of salt too, and sometimes I eat processed foods which have a lot of salt, and yeah, so I just switched up my electrolytes just for sodium based, because everything else is pretty equivalent to the other electrolytes I was taking. All right, now into my pre-workout. I have never talked about this with you guys. So the base, I kind of make my own formula in a way, but the base is Mother Bucker. I really like this pre-workout for a few reasons. One, because it's high stimulant. This is, besides my coffee in the morning, this pre-workout is the only other caffeine that I really do get during my days. And I also like, I like it because it's very high stimulant, and I like it because it has beta-alanine inside it already. If you guys don't know what beta-alanine is that ingredient that makes you feel those itchy sensations throughout your body after you take a pre-workout. Some people do not like it, or some people do. I personally love it. It just gets me into a certain zone, and it really makes me feel that that I have to push these sets. I do not know how to explain it. It's just like, it's not an essential. You don't need it to work out, but I just like the way it makes me feel during my pumps and before my pumps, because it kind of gets me like hyped up to take too. And also this is only one scoop, and it's only one scoop use. I never do 2 scoops, because one scoop has like 400, I think it's 400 milligrams of caffeine. But yeah, it has a bunch of nice ingredients in it too, like citrulline, tyrosine, hydroprime. It does have a little bit of sodium in it too, for because during workouts you sweat. So this is good. But I also include extra beta-alanine. You guys might call me crazy. You might not. But extra beta-alanine, because like I said, I just like what it does to my body before and during the workouts. I just like that itchy feeling. I don't know. It's just something about it that's like that. When I feel that, I know, all right, I'm about to work out, and it's about to be a good workout. Don't get me wrong. I can work out without it, and I do, because tolerance gets very high with this. And if I use it all the time, I won't feel it. You know, if I'm using every day, 2 scoops every single day, I won't feel it going forward. So sometimes I don't put any scoops at all, or sometimes I put 3, depending on if it's a leg day or what. But I also do add taurine. Now, what taurine does is it supports cardiovascular support during the workouts. And realistically, I just ran out of this, and I don't know if I'm going to refill it again, because I get taurine in this electrolytes, and I don't know. I'm going to work out without it today and see if I notice a difference in how I'm feeling during the workout. And if I do, I'm going to buy it again. If I don't, I'm not going to buy it, and I'll save some money. But this, so far in my pre-workout, I had these, and last but not least, the most important one, creatine monohydrate. Okay, this pre-workout does not have creatine in it, so I have to add it. But guys, creatine is so important, you don't understand. Like, it's even important for, it's like an essential for just living life. I wouldn't say it's an essential, but it's very healthy to take, even if somebody doesn't work out. But if you do work out, the only way creatine works is if you take it consistently. If you do not take it consistently, it will not work, okay? And make sure that you guys buy creatine monohydrate. All of the other kinds are BS, because they don't absorb into your muscles. They don't go, I don't really know the science behind it, but I just know if it's not creatine monohydrate, all I know is that when you take that kind of creatine, it just goes in your gut, and it just sits in your gut, and it does not spread out through your body. So you just go to the bathroom and get it right out, and then, yeah, so make sure it's creatine monohydrate. It does not have to be this brand. It can be any brand, but as long as it says creatine monohydrate, that's how you know it's the real stuff, okay? All right, so this basically is my pre-workout formula right here. All right, let's get this out of the way. And then, guys, sometimes I take a natural caffeine pill, depending on the workout, depending on the situation. It's all situational. Like for leg day, sometimes I will take a natural caffeine pill like halfway through. Not often though, like very rarely. But these are just for emergencies, I should say. Okay, guys? So these are I don't want to call them supplements because they're mostly vitamins, and vitamins are very good for you to take, but I'm supplementing them. So technically, these are supplements. And these are all the supplements that I take. I just wanted to go through them with you because training is only one of the ingredients in this product. That was a good one. Okay. So guys, yesterday was a beautiful chest day. What I decided to start with was incline Smith machine. Incline Smith machine. I used to like it a lot more than I have been recently, and I don't know why. Maybe it's like this certain Smith machine at the gym I don't like, but before that, of course, I did warm up perfectly. Warmed up my triceps, warmed up chest flies, one arm at a time on the cables, and then I warmed up rear delts too because sometimes I get a shoulder click when I'm pressing. And yeah, so like I basically just take the cable with the handle and go like that. So this part of my shoulder gets kind of used to different movements. So after my warm-up, I went into the Smith machine. I warmed up the weight a little bit more like I normally do. And then I started my first set. So guys, I put ego lifting to the side this chest day. I really did. But pause reps. Guys, pause reps are, I don't want to say double as hard as normal reps, but they're definitely harder. Definitely harder than just doing up to down normal reps. So I started with 185, and I was only able to get 6 reps for this first set with pause reps. And then I drop setted it to a plate, and I just finished my reps off with that. I did about 7 or 8 more reps. And for my second set, and by the way, from now on, I'm going to go through the exact workout by reps and set. I have it on my other phone right here if I have to check it. So yeah, because I just want to go through exactly what I do for my workouts and for my training days. And then guys, for my second set, I did a plate and a 35. I went a little bit heavier. I was like, all right, I'm going to do just one normal set, straight down to up, not pausing. And that's what I did. I got 5 reps, and then I drop setted it to a plate, and I finished it off there. With this plate, I got 10 more reps. So this was a very high volume set, okay? And for my last set, I went back to 185 with the pause reps. I went to the pause reps, and I was only able to get 5. Then I drop setted it to a plate, and I was only able to get 7 more reps. Once those 3 sets were done, that's a lot of volume right there with like all the drop sets and everything. But once those sets were done, I called it and I moved on. So far that makes 3 sets of pressing. Guys, then I found this one machine. Where you stand upright, and there's a bunch of different handles. You guys will see in the clip, but there's, a bunch of different handles like I said. So I was trying to find the right handle for me to go straight out, and this was a good one. I mean, it seems like it's a good one. I didn't really like it because it was hurting my wrist, but I'm going to have to try it again because I'm not used to it. But in this machine, you're able to stretch all the way back, literally like this. And yeah, but that's a very nice machine because a lot of benching and a lot of chest pressing machines, they don't allow you to stretch all the way back. I did not like this machine. I did not like how it was making my wrist feel. I tried to wrap up my wrist and then try it again, but still I did not really like it. So I just stayed pretty light, and I just did 11 reps with a plate and a 25. And then guys, believe it or not, I called the pressing. 4 sets of pressing. My chest felt good with all the pause reps especially, and even this other machine, I still felt my chest getting worked. It was just my wrists were really being affected during this. But only 4 sets of pressing, and then I went to the cable machine and I just finished it off there. I started with decline flies. Decline flies are up to down. You guys will see in all of the clips what I'm talking about. And I would superset it with shoulder flies, okay? That I did a lot of volume with shoulders yesterday, but for the decline flies, I did 2 sets. Then I decided to lower the cables and put them in the middle and do mid-chest flies, and I got a really good stretch going back. I would superset all of these flies with shoulder raises, with lateral raises, and then after 2 sets of that, last but not least, I did incline flies. I did 2 sets of incline flies, and same thing, supersetted with the shoulders. And guys, that would make 10 sets of chest, okay? Only 10 sets of chest. That is a pretty low amount of volume for me. Normally, I like to do like 12. Well, I always say anywhere from 8 to 12 is hypertrophy. Like, I can get still a good chest day if I did 8 sets, honestly. But how my brain works is I don't want to leave any, like, I don't want to leave anything. I'd basically rather do more than do less. I'd rather do too much than too low, if you know what I mean. And that's a bad mentality, because a lot of the times in bodybuilding, less is more. And I'm starting to get used to that with this new rest day and with prioritizing my sleep. But yeah, so only 10 set chest day, and I did about, for shoulders, I did 10 sets as well, because after my superset that I was doing with the chest flies, I went to this nice shoulder machine that I did not record, unfortunately, and I finished it off there for my shoulders. Absolutely beautiful, guys. And then I want to show you guys my pump. I tried to angle the camera a little bit differently here, try to get nice lighting, but yeah, I feel my chest was really looking good still, and you could even see veins popping out. I think I figured out where to place my camera to find the right lighting, because it's really about placement, okay? But overall, absolutely beautiful chest day with only 10 sets. I will give it a 90 overall rating, and that makes me happy because it's no lift ever wasted. I haven't had a bad lift, and I can't even say how long, you know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video with all of the supplements. I just wanted to show you guys everything that I take. And yep, I will see you in the next video. Full back day.